Shalom, call hello, Yahweh Shemiel, Shabbat Shemakakodash. Double honors to the other apostles and other bishops of GMS, even though educated before that taught us truth. Shalom and salutation. All brothers are pushing the word in truth and in sincerity, hopeful like tabernacle of David. All to listen and learn, being a pillar of bread. 144,000 and 1/3 of the hopeful elect of Israel. Brother slash elder back with the WW3 Daily update. Shalom and salutations to you all. Play this real quick.
I can confirm that Special Envoy Witkoff and the president submitted a ceasefire proposal to Hamas that Israel backed and supported. Israel signed off on this proposal before it was sent to Hamas. I can also confirm that those discussions are continuing, and we hope that a ceasefire in Gaza will take place so we can return all of the hostages home, and that's been a priority from this administration from the beginning. I won't comment further as we are in the midst of this right now.
So to be clear, you don't know if Hamas has accepted it yet?
Not to my knowledge, but certainly if that becomes the case and this ceasefire goes into effect, you'll hear it directly from myself, the president, or Special Envoy Witkoff. I can confirm.
All right, so the ceasefire is supposedly looming. All right, I wanted you to see that. Hamas responds to the ceasefire. So they've been discussing the ceasefire for a couple of days now, and Hamas hasn't actually accepted it.
Got a wobbly railing.
So, yeah. Yep. So we're waiting, basically, to see what...
Hamas is now responding to a Gaza ceasefire proposal brokered by the United States. Israel has already agreed to the deal, but Hamas now repeating its demands from the earlier rounds of talks. That includes Israel fully withdrawing from Gaza and ensuring a continuous flow of humanitarian aid to the Strip. Chief Foreign Correspondent Ian Pannell joins us live now from Tel Aviv with more. Ian, walk us through the Hamas response and what exactly is in this U.S. proposal.
Yeah, is it a yes? Is it a no? Well, honestly, it's a bit of a maybe. If you actually look at the detail here, we saw some detail on that original proposal that was put forward by President Trump and Special Envoy Steve Witkoff. Interestingly, that was presented by the US side directly to Hamas, although they say it was with Israeli backing. Hamas.
So you got to understand that Trump is working unilaterally with Hamas. He's going around Bibi, and Bibi's mad about that. And so Bibi is talking about doing his own strike on Iran since he ain't, he's foot dragging and accepting planes and yachts. So he's being Trump, and Bibi's calling him out. So what I recall hearing in the last few hours that Israel actually was bombing Hamas to nullify the ceasefire, to sabotage the ceasefire, and that's how the Israelis operate. That's their MO. Oh, we want a ceasefire. We want to see them fire a missile and destroy the purpose of it in the first place. Because you really don't want a ceasefire. You want to continue your genocide because you're almost done. Why would you want a ceasefire right here at the end? That doesn't make sense to for somebody who's conducting a genocide and they're almost done. Ceasefire what? Stop the genocide? Is that what you're saying? To what advantage is it for Israel to have a ceasefire in the middle of their genocide? So, of course, they're going to lob a cruise missile over there and make the whole damn thing null and void. That's how the devil operates. Come on. We're not stupid.
Have now responded directly to the United States. They want to deal with the Trump administration directly.
What deal? How is the United States brokering a deal while you're giving money, weapons, and aid, withholding aid from the Palestinians. How do you get to make a deal when you're conducting the genocide? You are just as complicit as Netanyahu. So how do you get to broker some fucking deal? No, what? See, what you don't understand. See, what these people don't understand? They're being set up. Look at the smug, proud look on this fucking Edomite's face. Let me tell you something. If you're a speckled bird and you're acting like a fucking smug Edomite, guess what's about to happen to you? You're just a 2/3 idiot who hates Yahusha. Okay? Edomites are about to go down bad. Women are going down with these Edomites, period. Now go ahead and attach yourself to them. All right? And those that are joined unto them shall fall by the sword too. Better wake the fuck up, man. Okay? Let me try to look for this because they're not going to show it on YouTube. Let's see. Israel. Israel destroys ceasefire deal DST or ceasefire deal continues bombing now. Let's see if we can find anything, any truth to what I heard yesterday. That'll explain a lot. Let's see. I had to go to DuckDuckGo out of here. Reviewing ceasefire deal. Hamas responds to ceasefire proposal. So they don't have anywhere in here where Israel done lobbed some bombs. 17 hours. Reviewing. See how all these things are cookie cutter? BBC, Washington Post. See how they got control over everything being said? Guardian. Look at this. How do you trust any of it? There's no independent sources. Right? This is all legacy. Right? 5 hours. See, this is what's going on right here. Israel threatens Hamas with annihilation as U.S. president. This is 5 hours ago. Is this going on right now in the middle of the fucking ceasefire? February 19th. This is 5 hours ago. You gotta really scrutinize this. Trump says Gaza truce close. Yeah, right. Okay. Why did Israel resume war in Gaza? U.S. truce proposal so ambiguous it gives Israel leeway to what? To continue. That's 5 days ago. So you have to narrow this thing all the way down. I heard that they're bombing Palestinians over there talking about a fucking ceasefire deal. It doesn't make any sense.
Hey, it's John, and before you skip this ad, did you
skip this ad? Goddamn.
Some degree of confusion surrounds the fate of that U.S. proposed truce deal for the war in Gaza. The deal, which would be guaranteed by the White House, Egypt, and Qatar, proposes a 60-day-long ceasefire and the release of 28 Israeli hostages, both dead and alive, within the first...
Which is a last-ditch effort to try to get some hostages, which isn't really their objective. Right after, if they do get a couple out, they're going to wipe the rest of fucking Palestine clean if they get some bones back. Okay, this devil is not playing right now. Cease for 60 days, ceasefire. They're over there bombing and killing Look at this. 1 hour ago, Israel strike hits residential buildings inside Gaza market. Is that going on right now? While Hamas agrees to release 10 hostages in response. This is 2 minutes ago. Okay? So let's look at this. How old is this?
رحت على السوق أصور أجواء العيد وتحضيرات العيد رغم من الحرب. هاي الأجواء إنه في السوق الأجواء عبارة عن قصف ودمار خراب ونزوح تهديد.
Is this during the ceasefire? Look at this. Residential, nigga, that's where people are living. You're in the hood chilling, watering the grass. I don't see no grass, but when did this? Okay, so here's the question. Is this going on now or in the last, let's say, 2 days since they've been waving this fucking 1 hour, 58 minutes? It has to be right now. And they say we don't target civilians. How recent is this? Is this going on now? Or people, Allah. Stop genocide. So I'm going to continue. Is this now? See? And why does it matter? Why does it matter right now if this is good? Because they're talking about a ceasefire, a 60-day ceasefire, and they're over there bombing people. Okay? I'm just trying to look for some clarification on. Let's see. What say you? Is this now? Let me try to look at it with a critical eye.
رحت على السوق أصور أجواء العيد وتحضيرات العيد الأضحى بالرغم من الحرب.
Well, this says Gaza occupied Palestine the 31st of May, 2025. This is the atmosphere. So he's saying this video was loaded today, right? How long ago? Recently. This here is today's date. Okay? So what this is saying is that they're being bombed now. What ceasefire? Oh, they have to agree to the ceasefire first. Is that what it is? They haven't agreed to the ceasefire. So let's go back here. See, I'm just trying to get some understanding because what you're watching here is just how do you make a deal, a ceasefire deal with the devil? How do you do that? Because no matter how you put it, okay, no matter how you put it, the devil's gonna lie. Did I just see something? I just saw something that said Hamas agreed to it. Still reviewing. So you have to be really 2 hours ago. Hamas said it responded. Yeah. Hamas official says it rejects. What about now? Thoroughly reviewing. See, because if they Hamas accepts. This is what I saw. Oh, this is 5 days ago. So that, no. So that doesn't jive. See, Hamas agrees to Gaza ceasefire, sources say. 5 days ago. 2 days ago, they said it rejected it. That doesn't make sense. So 2 days, 2 days. So okay, so apparently they haven't accepted yet, right? Even though this is 5 days ago. See, now which one is it? Maybe they did agree, and the legacy media is saying that they didn't agree to it. You got to understand how this wily devil gets down, right? He's got this media that he can control. Hamas said, yeah, of course we want the ceasefire. Of course we did. Yeah, but they said hell no, right? Anyway, we'll go ahead and end it. We'll keep our eye on it. See, because apparently it's okay to continue bombing them if they haven't agreed to the ceasefire. Is that what it is? You're still a fucking devil. All right, so let me get one on the way out. Salaki for droning. This is Revelation 12 and 12. Fucking devil. Revelation 12 and 12, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil will come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. That's why they're over there conducting a genocide and lying about it. All right, so with that, we hope that the elect ratified you, brothers and sisters. Shalom.